Hey guys, what's up? It's Eli, and today we are going to be doing something a little bit different, but kind of the same. So today we are going to be talking about the best, the easiest, the most efficient way to flip camera gear, to sell things on eBay and other sites, how to get the best deals, and how to make money from it. Now, flipping camera gear is one of the best ways to do it. Camera gear is everywhere and it holds its value very well. So even if you want to invest in some things like a lens, they hold their value, so they're a good thing to own and have. Cameras, on the other hand, they go down in value a lot, but they're still good to relatively buy and sell during a shorter time period. So today in this video, I'm going to go over some ways that you can make sure you are being the most efficient and making the most money when selling your camera gear and finding deals. So starting off with how to find the best deals. Now, finding deals can be very difficult, but once you come across a good one, it is very rewarding. So starting off with the first strategy is using misspelled eBay listings. Now, sometimes there are a lot of typos in eBay listing, and I'm going to link sites down below that you can go to find them. There's a couple that I will throw on the screen right now that basically track eBay listings that have been misspelled or have an error in the pricing. Now, once you list something on eBay, it's listed. So if you accidentally forget to put on a 0 in the pricing, there you go, it's gone. If it sells and you don't catch it, you still have to pay it. Now, this happens less often with camera gear, but sometimes things are still misspelled. And when things are misspelled, you do not see them come up on eBay. They're not in the search results. If you misspell something on YouTube, the video is not going to come up if that's what you search for. So the way to fix this is you go on these sites and you type in what you want, and it will basically go through and search for things that it could have been misspelled as. Now, I've only seen this a couple times, but I have seen it where you have I've seen an A83 for a very good price. It was down at like $1,400, but it was not getting sold because no one was seeing it because it was listed as A83. Now, I don't know if someone had gone back in and found that it was like that and they changed it, but accidents happen and things get misspelled and you can find them for good deals. Now, another way to find really good deals is bundling. This is one of the main things I do when flipping something. You find things that are bundled together and you sell them separately. Now, this can be a little bit of a pain and hard to repeat because you're spending a lot of money on something and then you have to part it out two ways and wait for both things to sell before you get your money back. But I promise you, this is a very effective way of making money. So here's what I do most of the time. I look for bundles, and once you find the bundle, you search up both of the items or the multiple items. If there's 3 or 4 items, say it comes with multiple lenses and a body, or even 2 bodies and a couple lenses, you want to look for and search up what is the minimum that you can sell each of these things for, and take off $15 or $20 of that. Depending on if it's a high-end camera, you want to take off a little bit more just to give yourself more leeway, or if it's a lower end, you can take off less because you are going to undercut them by less. Now, when selling eBay listings, you want them to sell. You always want to sell them below other people. If there's a cheaper listing, that is going to sell first, unless it is in a different category. So you want to make sure you are incorporating this into your buying price so that once you sell it, you know you can sell it for less than the other people. Now, eBay has fees. The way to avoid these fees is if you open a store, you have less fees because you're already paying a monthly subscription. It's only $5.99, or if you go up a little bit, it's only, I think, $12.99. But that will help you save money on fees, but fees are also a big part still. So the way that you get around this is by selling on something that is not eBay. You have OfferUp, Craigslist, Facebook Marketplace. Facebook Marketplace is definitely the best place to sell. So if you're looking to make easy money flipping camera gear, or really anything, what you want to do is you want to buy on eBay. You will find the cheapest prices there, most likely, and then you want to sell on Facebook Marketplace. You avoid the fees and you get cash a lot of the time if you're selling locally. Now, speaking of Facebook Marketplace and Craigslist and those other sites, those are also great places to look. You'll find people looking to make quick cash, because as you know, cash goes for more than something like credit or a Venmo or something. So you will find people looking to make quick cash, and you can also negotiate with them. That is my other recommendation when looking to flip camera gear. And if you can't sell it on Facebook Marketplace again, go over to eBay. It will sell, I promise you. eBay is where you're looking to sell something desperately. Facebook Marketplace, things sell quickly as well, but you're going to have to meet up with someone, or if you ship it out, you have the risk of losing your money if you do it through PayPal or something else. Now again, speaking of those things that are not eBay, you always want to make sure that you are being as safe as you possibly can in the transaction. You want to meet up at a safe place. This is all very usual precautions that you might take, but just make sure you're meeting up at a safe place. You're meeting up with your cash, and you are not letting someone scam you via like Venmo or PayPal personal or business, because when you do that, they can say that you scam them and get their money back in an argument. That is a complete mess. Just pay in cash if you're meeting up with someone. Now, once you have found your deal that you want to resell, you want to take the best pictures possible, and you also want to highlight the pros of the camera. The camera body has a couple dings in a spot. You want to include a picture of that so you're not lying to them, but you maybe don't want to highlight that. You also want to make sure to show off how clean it is, and that's another thing you want to do. You want to make sure to clean your camera gear before you list it. Trust me, it helps. If you have dust on the lens, even if it's just dust that can be wiped off, why not wipe it off? It'll leave a way better impression on the buyer. Same thing with the camera body. You just want to get rid of anything that you can that makes it look worse. So if there's a little bit of dust on the sensor, you might want to just go out and buy a quick $8 sensor cleaning kit, and that could make the difference between a $50 upsell and a $10 downsell. This is also another great way to get short-time rentals. Say you need something for a extended period of time, and instead of renting it, you just buy it off eBay and you list it back on eBay once you're done with it, and you can make back most of your money if you do it within a 1 to 2 month period. Can't guarantee anything if it's more than that, but trust me, it works. And it's also a great way to upgrade your gear. If you buy something that has a lens paired with it and you just sell off the lens, you can almost make back some of your money, and sometimes you get basically free upgrades. Alright, so now on the screen I am going to be talking about some of the flips that I have done somewhat recently and some of my best ones. Arguably my best one to date was probably I had found a really good deal on a Canon 90D, and I had a bunch of batteries paired with it and the charger and everything. And even when you're buying stuff, you want to part out as much things as you can. You will normally make the best money. It's a pain to sell a lot of the time, but it is the way to increase your profit margin. I had bought it for $800, and I had ended up selling the body for I think $950 to $1,000, and then all of the batteries by themselves. I did not sell them individually. I sold them in packs of 5. I sold them each for I think $50, and I made almost $400 just flipping one camera. It was a great deal. Another one I did more recently, I bought an A6400 with the 18 to 135, and I sold the A6400 for $800, and I sold the lens for $320, and that came out to $1,120, but I only ended up paying $977 for it. That was also a great deal. I made about $150 on that. And you also get the gear in your hand, so it's a really great way if you want to test out something, or if you want to review something, or if you just need a specific lens or something. It's just a great way. It's like another way of renting a lens. I'm going to throw up a bunch more of the deals I found, and I'll also link a couple down in the description if you want to go and scoop one up. Currently, the one that I'm looking at right now, it's actually an A7, original A7, a A6300 with a Rokinon lens, and all of those combined could sell for around $500 for each of the bodies easily, and a $150 to $200 for the lens, and that's listed for I think $1,050, $1,045 I have written down. So if you could easily get $550 for the A6300, around $500 for the A7, that's $1,050, and you get basically a free Rokinon 12mm f2. You sell off that lens, you make $200, or you can keep the lens and you basically got a free lens, expanding your lens collection. There are also other many different gear sites that make things easier to sell closer to MSRP for lenses. I will link them down in the description. I do not have them written down right now, don't know why, but you can sell them there. And you can also sell to companies like MPB if you're looking to make cash that you know is promising, and that will get resold, and you know you're getting your lens to someone that will actually take good care of it. These principles go for many things on eBay and selling them. Alright, so just a quick recap. You want to find the deals on eBay, and the best ways to do that are looking for misspelled things or bundles, and just randomly going on Craigslist or Facebook Marketplace. People sell there all the time looking for some quick cash. Now, these rules do not just apply to camera gear, but it happens a lot in camera gear, and that is what I flip most of the time because I love getting camera gear. Now, I hope this video is helpful if you're looking to get some camera gear that you can use for a little bit of time, or just flip camera gear in general. But that is really all I have for you. Make sure to subscribe, like, and share this video if you have people that you know you want to get it out to. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.